you can perform any task in world class, or you can significantly improve your performance. Yes, actually it's possible. When we see somebody performing really great, we immediately jump to the conclusion saying that, hey, I cannot do the same. He is too good for me. He has talent. But actually, he has talent. But actually, if you look at this performance, we will see that there's a lot of hard work behind this performance, and also probably a concept called deliberate practice linked to it. So in his best-selling book, Talent is Overrated, writer Geoff Colvin explains that if somebody does deliberate practice long enough, then we can see improved performance and also world-class success out of this process. Okay? So there are some attributions to this deliberate practice, and I would like to go through them with you. First one is deliberate practice should be designed specifically for improving the performance. The key word here is design. So if we know ourselves better, if we know the gaps in our performance, then we can design this process ourselves. We can do the practice sessions and we can design it ourselves. However, normally coaches should do that better, because coaches should see us from outside. They should give us objective feedback. They should see us unbiased. So coaches can do this better. Look at here. We have a comfort zone that we know in our learning process, and we have a learning zone. Okay? Only the learning zone practices can show progress. Only when we do practice in the learning zone, then we can improve our performance. So there are some keywords around this learning zone that, for example, I'm afraid of doing it. It's too risky for me, or I have never done it. It's an opportunity, or I'm really uncomfortable doing that. So these are the attributions of deliberate practice. One example would be, there's a new football player in my favorite team, Galatasaray, this year, Tolga Ciğerci. So he came from Germany this year to Galatasaray, and he is really good at the midfield, holding the ball, distributing the ball, stealing the ball, but his shooting skills are really below average. So if I would design a deliberate practice for Tolga, I would keep him out of penalty area and let him shoot for hours every day. Second one, the deliberate practice should be repeated. So repetition is really important. We know this from here as well, as practice makes our Toastmasters speeches better. My other example about repetition would be, for me, the best tennis player ever in the world, Roger Federer, known to practice his backhand shots over and over, despite that he is very good at, but it was his weak side. So he was practicing only the backhand shots for long hours. Third important point is, for deliberate practice, the feedback should be readily available. So this is also critical. If we don't have any feedback about our performance, it's something like you are playing basketball, you throw the ball to the basket, but you never know if it was a score or not. So imagine how frustrating that would be. So it's important to have this feedback anytime we do deliberate practice. Deliberate practice also is mentally tiring. It's really a hard work. So there is also a time limit that it's not more than 4 to 5 hours a day. It's possible. So many artists has reported that after 4 hours of deliberate practice, it's really impossible to continue. It's because really mentally it's very tired. And deliberate practice is not fun. It shouldn't supposed to be fun. It's a painful process. Because in fun, we are here in comfort zone. We like things doing here, and it's nice and easy. But here in deliberate practice, we are doing exercises in this zone, and on the process we are looking for feedback, With this feedback, we go back and do this practice again and again until we are mentally exhausted. So, it looks a little bit tough, and it is tough actually. It involves a lot of pain, it involves tears, long nights, a lot of studies, but at the same time it has a positive side as well. If it would be easy and fun, so everybody would do it. So how would we differentiate ourselves by doing deliberate practice? Deliberate practice in my life at this moment is Toastmasters. I would like to improve my public speaking skills, and Toastmasters is giving me this opportunity specifically to speak here to you. I had repeated a lot of times this speech, so before coming to stage, yeah, I humbled a little bit in the beginning. It is really tiring. Feedback is really available because we will hear from my evaluator, from coaches, and from the guests, so I can get feedback immediately, and that is very helpful. It is really mentally demanding, so if you ask me to make another speech, no way, I'm out. It's actually also not fun. It's not comfortable coming here to speak, but as it's a very nice atmosphere, I'm learning as well. Finally, so talent is great, but we can gain talent by hard work, by deliberate practice. I'm wishing you all a great coach and a deliberate practice to improve your skills at anything you want. Sky is the limit. Thank you very much.